Right, we are back for the rest of the 500 subscriber special. Sorry I just completely abandoned it, but I'm going to be doing it a different way this time. So this time, instead of going through them all individually like that, I'm just going to go through them while they're on the shelf. Saves me time and gets this video out sooner. Anyways, let's start with these ones. We already went through all the other ones on that side and the small ones, so we have a 135th scale elephant tank from Tamiya. First tank I ever put paint on, and that's what led to this one. Anyways, let's go to this Panther. This Panther tank is a Panther Osp D. It's one of my first tanks I airbrushed, where I still use some brush painting. Here, that's a Tamiya kit, by the way. Here is a Tiger 2, 135th scale, in ambush camo. It's the first tank I've ever fully painted with acrylics from Walmart. Yeah, I updated it a bit with some chipping, which you probably can't see, and some mud and stuff. Anyways, here's my Tiger 1. It's pretty cool. I got it from the Tank Museum in Danville. Definitely still holds up to my standards today, other than the tracks and a few things, but still fine. My Stern Tiger, definitely one of my cooler tanks. 135th scale Tamiya. First tank I airbrushed. You can tell because the paint isn't that good. It's okay. I would change it up a bit now if I did it now, but oh well. Anyways, on to my Panzer IV 135th scale Osp J. Just move this. It's not gonna do that. There, I guess it'll do like that. Looks pretty cool. The wash I did with it is definitely a unique one in my collection, but moving here, we have a 135th scale Hanomag, or STKC 251/1. Didn't actually really finish it. I just glued the gun in place for a show and called it a wrap because I didn't paint all the figures. These are just figures I got from a different set. Right here is a Panzer 38T, 135th scale. Got me first place in a competition. It's cool. It's probably one of my more favorite tanks. Moving on down here is my mouse tank. You've seen this a lot because it's one of my favorite tanks in my collection. It's the 135th scale Dragon kit. Behind it is just some stuff that I don't want to go into detail with. Anyways, right here, so Panzer Leopard 1. Nothing really much to say about it. I might build it again. Here's a model which I'm pretty sure is a Sturmgeschütz 3. My dad got it off of someone, and I just have it. I put the tarp on the manlet, put a hole in it because it's pretty much destroyed. And anyways, right here is a 148th scale Tiger tank, early production, but it's Tiger Tunes one, so it's basically disproportionate. Right here we have a mouse tank that I did not make. I got it at the Tank Museum. 176 scale. Anyways, here, Panther Osp A, first German 135th scale tank. The Tamiya kit. I made a video going in depth with that. Anyways, here's my Fire When Ready diorama is what I call it, but my big diorama here with my Sturmgeschütz 4, mini art figures, dragon figures, and some random other figures. Anyways, over here, my Panzer II diorama, Halt. Figures have fallen over, and I'd very much wish I painted it more of an orangish color now, but anyways, here is Calm Before the Storm. It fell apart, so that sucks. It has my Yak Panther in it. That's a Tiger. That's a Panzer II, by the way. Yak Panther, which still is pretty good. Both of those are 135th scale Tamiya tanks. And going up here is a M41 Walker Bulldog. One of the first tanks I really screwed around with. I didn't fully paint it, but it was like a test for me. Figures fell over, but yeah, first diorama that I made myself, so that's cool. Going up here, we have some of my more recent ones, some of my more better ones. Anyways, here's the M1 Abrams with the mine plow. It's right there because it would fall off there. This thing got me first place in a competition, the same competition as this one, but in a different category. And this tank is in my most viewed video, so it holds quite some value in this collection. Moving over is my M10 Wolverine, I guess, because this is the this is the American one. So, anyways, this is a more recent one, of course, with the figures that it took me a while to paint. Yeah, you might have seen the videos on it, but here's my Metoda Mark IV, which is a very, very good-looking tank in my collection, in my opinion. My past few ones have been really good, in my opinion, because I've been getting better at my airbrushing skills, except for my airbrush started breaking with this one, so I had to get a replacement part. So that's why it's more of a one-tone instead of like this, where it's like post-shading or pre-shading, which one of them. Anyways, yeah, definitely has a lot of detail. You can see the Coca-Cola bottle here, which since time isn't for that time period, but oh well. Over here is my T30, and here's just a few figures and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty nice. One of my more recent ones, like I said, as well. Yeah, pretty nice, fun. Here's my most recent one, the IS-2, with the two figures. Number 13, because while looking at the figures and pictures for reference, I found out that these figures are made from the photo of this specific tank. It's only a few pictures, but that's what I used to base the tank off of. Looks kind of like it. I think it looks pretty good, except for this fender should be torn off, but I didn't think of it at the time. Here's a KV-1C. And also, all of these, except for this one, are 1/35th scale Tamiya tanks. I have no clue what that. Some Russian kit from a long time ago. Anyways, KV-1C by Tamiya. It's not actually a 1C, but it has the curved turret back. Here, see, not the figure sucks, but whitewash. It looks pretty cool. It's pretty detailed. It got me first place in a different one, and third place, and the same one as that. My KV-2, pretty nice. Bit too much green, but for one of my first airbrush tanks, it's pretty cool. I like it. Made a tutorial with it, so that's cool. Anyways, here's my M4A3 140 Revel Sherman. I made it a prototype because it was altered with wood. There's a video on it if you want to learn more about it, but that's I'm just gonna ignore that. Just technical difficulty. Anyways, yeah, nothing much to it. This is gonna be a longer video, I'm sorry. We're not gonna go over everything though, too, by the way. Anyways, here's a Lego M1A2 Abrams. Barrel broke off, don't know where it went. It's pretty cool, I guess. Here's a Sergeant York tank, AA gun, so needs repaired. 1/35th scale Tamiya, no clue what brand that is. There's a 1/48 scale M4 Sherman early production. It's just a toy. Here's my first Tamiya kit, 1/35th scale Walker Bulldog. M4A3 Sherman 1/32nd scale, could be turned into a motorized one along with this M3 Lee, same company, those two, same scale. Down here is my M48 Patton by Monogram. I have another M48 Patton that I'm gonna build. Yeah. And here's probably my best piece, which is a 1/72. I actually already went over this, never mind. But it's a diorama. It's in the last part, which it did win first place for. Here's my Hobby Boss Titanic, RMS Titanic. Not my best, but definitely not my worst either. It's pretty cool. Got it this summer in the Danville, or not the Pigeon Forge Titanic Museum in Tennessee. So that's pretty cool. I do, yeah. Alright, we have one more thing. And that is it after that. Wow. I have another ship too. It's the USS Arizona, but can't go see it right now. Anyways, this needs some cleaning up because my lights have been terrorizing it, but my 1/35 scale Italeri Rommel with a Kübelwagen 30, Kübelwagen, I don't remember what type though. I made it look like his Kübelwagen. I looked all over for reference of his. But anyways, I painted him on a few pictures I saw of him. The tent is kind of out of place now. Was over there a bit more. He's toppled over. Everything's a mess right there. Anyways, if we head over here, there's actually nothing else. Other than, of course, what I'm working on now. My desk is a mess. I haven't touched anything in a while. I got another Titanic. It's the same as the other one over there. I'm going to make it maybe into the wreck. Here's the progress on the Yak Tiger. Not too much, I know, but something. Alright, well, that's going to be it. I'm glad I got this done with. This is one of the reasons why I haven't been posting, because I haven't wanted to post anything before I finish this. Other than a few of those shorter clips too, obviously. But anyways, enough stalling. Thanks for watching this, and see you around.